Hey guys, Thunderhound369 here, and today we're going to be taking a look at Transformers Generation 2 Cyberjet Space Case. Now I've had this little guy for quite some time. It came out back around, what, 94, somewhere around there I think, not for sure. 95 is when he came out. I believe I may have picked him up somewhere around either Magic Mart or Walmart at the time. I can't really remember. But anyway, it's been so long I can't remember how much I paid for him, but I'll go ahead and give you a little BG on the guy. It says, different robots have different skills and weaknesses. Space Case's skills consist mainly of going very, very fast, thanks to his plasma-powered engines. It's a good thing, too, because his weaknesses mainly consist of being dumber than a fence post. That's pretty good. That's kind of funny, I think. The truth is, he's so dumb that he should almost certainly have been killed in combat by now. Only raw speed and dumb luck have kept him alive this long. Well, that's kind of a hilarious bio for some. Kind of funny. I like it. Anyway, we'll go ahead and take a look at this guy here real quick. As you can see, he's, like I said, he's Generation 2. Now, he's supposed to come with 2 yellow missiles that attach just under here in jet mode. I do have those, but they're in a baggie in storage somewhere, because usually when I get these guys, the first thing that goes into storage are the missiles. Now the missiles can also be detached and attached just here to this little missile launcher just underneath. Now it's not spring loaded or anything like that. It's one of those little pressure release missile launchers. You just put the missile in, it's got that little nub, and it's one of them that the harder you push on it, the farther it goes. So in other words, if you just take it and just smack a crap out of it, it's going to go a little bit of a ways, but if you just try to just push it out to see how far it's going to go, it's just going to go. That's about it. This type missile launch system I have never thought to be worth a shit, so pardon me for the language. But that's just my opinion of these little pressure release missile launchers. They're just not worth a crap. But anyway, we'll go ahead and take a look at the jet now. Now he's loosely based off of the Sukhoi Su-47 fighter jet. Is what he's loosely based off of. You know, he sort of resembles the G.I. Joe and Python Patrol conquests. Matter of fact, I think he would make a perfect repaint. Get my words out right. Repaint for a Python Patrol conquest anyway. As you can see, he's got this nice white paint job. He's got over the years started fading a little bit at a time, but not a whole lot. It's got this nice little red and paint scheme just underneath here. Then he's got this blue and white checkerboard cyberspace pattern just all over the upper part of his body, with this nice little Firebird design just on top of the jet. Nice little translucent yellow cockpit. Landing gears, nice black molded in landing gear, just folds away. And so now we'll go ahead and get him into his robot mode. Take a look at that. I'll be right back. Stay tuned. And we're back, guys, after getting Space Case all transformed up into his robot mode. As you can see, he's a quite nice looking robot mode. The red and the white contrast very well with each other, and then you got the overall blue from the cyber effects on his chest plate. Now, I don't know how well this is coming across or how well you guys can see this, but this guy has got amazing light piping. I mean, look at that from that head sculpt, because that entire face is wide open. That's just one solid piece of yellow transparent plastic with that blue paint over it, and that is nice. I love that. I mean, you can see the head sculpt itself is just, it kind of resembles Soundwave in a way, facially, just right through here in the visor and the mouth plate kind of resembles Soundwave, but the overall top of the head, it kind of puts you in the mind of Grimlock. So it's kind of a combination of Grimlock and Soundwave's head is what it reminds me of anyway. Somebody else may be thinking something different, but something else, you know, his head also seems to be just a little bit too small for this body, but it works in a way. I mean, this is pretty much the time when ball joints were just first starting to make their appearance in Transformers. And a lot of people get it confused that ball joints first started showing up right around Beast Wars era somewhere. I mean, even though this guy came out right around about the same time as Beast Wars, but still, that's right around the time when the ball joint started making its first appearance, was right around 94, 95. And it really helped out for the articulation on, and transformations started getting more and more complex, and it really brought the Transformers to life, give them a whole new way, a whole new direction to go instead of just the blocky look. So anyway, we'll go ahead and take a look at, I mean, as you can see, he's molded, got nice little molded fists. So we'll go ahead and take a look at his articulation and his head. We'll go forward and back. We'll rotate side to side, but it's awful stiff. And we'll kind of give you that side to side, that kind of kind of look, which, you know, would fit Space Case. He just kind of look at you like his head's the So anyway, moving on. Got the ball jointed shoulder. We'll go, now it will go full 360, but kind of hits back here on these wings, but you kind of have to play with it to get it to go full 360 out to here. No upper bicep. We'll swivel at the elbow, bend at the elbow 90 degrees, because that's on a ball joint as well. And you got this funky pressure release missile launcher just on his right arm. Got this pin holding it in place. No waist movement other than the legs on ball joints at the hips. We'll go out to the side, back a little bit, forward all the way up to there, and ball jointed knee, which bends 90 degrees, also rotates 360 degrees. No foot articulation, but overall paint scheme, the design of this guy, I mean, you can see he's got pretty much the whole top part of the jet hanging off of his back, you know, for kibble. But looking at it from the front, it works, because pretty much all you see are these forward swept wings coming down just past his hips, his waist. It works very well. I mean, overall, this little mold right here is a great little design. It's been repainted a couple of times. I think it was repainted once to Autobot Cyberjet Strafe, and again it was I think it was repainted again in a gray and maroon deco, I think somewhere around 2004 or somewhere around there. I'm not really for sure, but anyway, what do I think of him? Can I recommend picking him up? Well, yeah, I can recommend picking him up. I mean, I like him. I've had him all these years. You know, most of the time my Generation 2 stuff stays in storage. I've been getting some of it out to do some reviews of. So yeah, I can recommend picking him up in either the Space Case remodel, this Space Case design, or the 2004 repaint, or possibly the Autobot Strafe repaint. You know, one of the three. You know, because he's a great little mold. Can't go wrong with him. So I recommend him. So anyway, guys, I just want to say this has been my look at Transformers Generation 2 Cyberjet Space Case. Oh, and I just want to point out that for anyone that misunderstood the title page just up above, that thought this was the Target exclusive Dark of the Moon Space Case, I do apologize, but I'm glad you stuck around for the review just in case you got confused on that. So anybody that got confused by the title page, I am sorry. But anyway, this is Generation 2 Cyberjet Space Case. I'm Thunderhound369. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. Until next time, I'm out of here. Bye. See y'all.